What's up, Darcizzle Nation? Good morning. Today is another beautiful day here in Antigua. Sorry, I'm squinting my eyes, but it's very bright. I can't see.
It's beautiful in Antigua. It's always sunny and the weather is beautiful. Today we're going to do a top 5 best thing to do in Antigua. This is part of our Antigua series. We've been fishing and attending the 52nd annual Antigua BARBUDA Sport Fishing Club tournament. But today we'll do a little sightseeing, maybe a little bikini photo shoot, Darcizzle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. And we're gonna get started right now. We got a nice tour, we got a tour guide. But first thing we're gonna tell you about is the Admiral's Inn. That's where we're staying.
The Admiral's Inn was built back in the 1780s and 90s, and this main building where we're staying was actually a shipyard to repair the ships before they crossed over to England. But it was all built here because of Horatio Nelson, Admiral Nelson, and he was here, came on his ship, and basically decided to build the Dockyard here, which is now named after him, Nelson's Dockyard. The main building was planned in 1785 and was officially completed in 1788, and the round pillars on the grounds once supported a large boathouse with a sail loft above. They also realized that Nelson's Dockyard was a protected harbor, and after a hurricane came through way back in the day, they realized that a lot of the ships were protected and safe here in this harbor, which is why they built the forts here. And also on the south side of the island was a way to protect the island from the French in Guadeloupe, which is just 40 miles south of here. Restoration of Nelson's Dockyard began in 1961, and since then, and this has been a great location for tourists to come not only vacation, but to go fishing, go boating, sailing. They have a lot of great sailing events here year-round. They also have a bunch of great shipwrecks just off the English Harbor here on the beaches that you can snorkel. Just a lot of fish, tarpon, snook, things to see and do. Some of the oldest churches in Antigua are here and in the Caribbean to check it out as well, and just amazing views of all the different locations of the hills here in Antigua.
Are you camera shy? Is that a yes or a no?
Not really.
Not really.
Hi guys.
Hello, how are you?
So you guys are the radio guys for the tournament?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And gal.
And gal, yes. Well, you're doing a great job. We can hear you loud and clear out there.
We are here at the Blockhouse, which is a place where visitors come to just look at that beautiful area. This is also known as Shirley Heights, but Blockhouse is in particular an area where you just come to like take pictures, look at Eric Clapton's house directly across on the other side, and the scenic, beautiful views here is just amazing. And this in particular, where we're hanging out, we're trying to get out of the wind for you guys. This is an old gunpowder storage house, and this is like from the 1800s. So this is the original, and so there's a lot of history here, which is why a lot of people like to say this area is haunted as well, because it has just so much history. But this is really cool to see the original structure. You can see how thick these walls are of this gunpowder house. This is probably where you want to stay during a hurricane for sure. But Shirley Heights is directly across on the other side, which is a great hangout location, especially on the Sundays on the weekend, where people go and they party and drink and hang out, and you have a great view over there as well. So we're going to head over to Shirley Heights next, I believe, but it's pretty cool to just come up here and see how gorgeous the surrounding area is. I mean, everywhere you look, it's just so scenic and beautiful. It's amazing. Now, this is the actual Shirley Heights, which is the party place on the Sunday nights I was just talking about at the other location. So this is where we hear all the music from. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Pretty Rose. You
Beautiful.
did that so fast, too.
Yeah, it was like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
This is our tour guide, Rob.
There we go.
He also owns the tackle shop with Aqua Tackle.
Aqua Sports.
Aqua Sports.
I keep on daddy to them.
Awesome. Now I got a crown and a rose.
Is that the cutest girl you ever saw?
Fancy.
Yeah, give him a shout out.
Thank you so much. How do they find you here on what is it? Shirley Heights. What is your information?
Every Sunday and Thursday, and for the past 40 years,
You're here.
I've been here.
There you go.
All right.
So
He
if you
knows
get,
me very well.
all right. What's your name?
Well, pretty girls call me sexy. You know? That's a nice one. My name is Mansfield, the Master
Mansfield.
Weaver.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Yes.
very much. So
this is your
guys,
husband?
well, my boyfriend, yes.
What's his problem? You don't beg her to marry her? What's your
I
problem?
do. I beg all the
She
time.
said no, she's waiting for me.
Yes, because you're
something.
sexy.
Yeah.
No.
She's waiting for someone with a 80-foot merit.
My wife looks like she'll kill me if she no see this right now. I'm talking to her.
She might see it.
Is she
She
the
might-
blonde? You have to love her.
All right,
Well,
so-
guys, if you ever visit Shirley Heights here, you got to come see him, and he has all this cool stuff, and he'll make you something custom. So it's pretty sweet.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You have a nice
I appreciate it. You
Thank
too.
you.
Are you gonna have to marry her on the moon?
We're gonna look at the date right now. 1670s. Very first church built. This part of the island didn't really have much for water, for agriculture.
Uh-huh.
So they built this dam
Oh wow.
up in the hills up here.
So this is like the rainforest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Rob taking us? Do you think we're gonna make it home from here? I don't
I
think we're
think
gonna.
so.
This is where the.
I think so.
This might be the end of the road for us, honey.
There's a
If you guys don't see us again, it's him. It's him.
Goes down with. Imagine this whole area would have been
Full of water.
millions of gallons of water.
wow. Wow. Sharp as that is sharp. Nobody climbing that. We are now here at Walling's Dam, which is almost like in an area where they consider their rainforest. All the rocks, everything is covered in moss, which is really cool, and it feels a lot cooler in this particular spot as well. But we also got this little lake or pond behind me, and it fills up with water during the rainy season, and sometimes like overflows and fills up this whole valley full of water, and then runs down these like man-made natural steps and almost creates like a roaring sound of a waterfall, which is really cool. And it happens, I don't think it happens that often here, but when it does, people come up here and hang out and just enjoy the water and the beautiful, it's so beautiful up here. And we're also learning about like the different trees and stuff in this area, and trees with spikes and things I've like never seen before. There are also wild donkeys up here, which is pretty cool. I haven't seen one yet, but really cool, just peaceful area to come hang out and have a picnic and a party and all that good stuff. So we are now on to the next location.
We're getting some authentic Antiguan pineapple. Rob said it's the best pineapple in the world, the sweetest.
The sweetest pineapple in the
Darcy's
world.
gonna be the
Regarding
judge.
does that.
She's gonna be the judge.
So are you. Let's do it. Look
I
at
just
it.
like to eat the pineapple. I
Look
don't
how
care if it's
cute
sweet
and
enough.
small they are. That is really good, really sweet. It is the best pineapple in the world. This is Cockle Bay Road, and this, you can see, is like one of the entrances to this beautiful beach here. And right now the tide is fully out, as you can see, so it's a beautiful area to fish, and especially when it's high tide. So the tide changes about like 2 feet over here, but it's really cool, and the drone footage we got is super amazing, I'm sure. And it's just a really good area that we have to come back and check it out for sure one day. Whoa, ouchie. Shouldn't have done that with those shoes. So this is Darkwood Beach, and you can see it's like so spectacular. Did you put the polarizing thing on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's polarized, and you can see how gorgeous the colors are, and this reef right here, and the water is perfect, and like this is totally protected right now out of the wind that we've been dealing with for 3 days. So it feels so much better because the wind is like actually chilly. It's weird, but it's so beautiful here. It's amazing. These beaches are compared to the Bahamas, but I don't know, this might be prettier. This is really awesome. Made a few casts out there thanks to Robert with his fishing pole, but I saw a couple big needlefish out there that followed the lure in, but like never really hit it, but didn't catch anything. But we are gonna be on to the next spot right now, but these spots here in Antigua can't get any more beautiful.
Have a little sugar cane.
It's awesome.
They want to go and take them up to the point, and they want to hike up to the point.
Yeah.
You know how to go, right? Yeah.
All right, guys, so this next spot involves a hike. We're hiking up this mountain,
Yes.
and there's some forts at the top, and it's supposed to be one of the best views in Antigua. And we got a guide, Omar. Say hi, Omar.
Hey.
That's right.
Yep.
He's a
Video.
local fella here, and he knows the way, and so he's gonna hook us up. Transferred our soft science shoes,
Our fishing shoes.
our fishing shoes are now hiking shoes. So we're gonna
Hiking
test these out. I got the new Fin 3s. Darcy's sporting the Fin 2s for all you soft science enthusiasts.
Yes. Middle
goat
ground
flew
trail,
over
1
our
mile. They said there would be goats, so we saw one.
Look what I got putting going, guys. These guys are crazy. I gotta climb this whole mountain.
Made it to the very top. This is one of the areas that, since we've been here, everybody is saying that we need to come and check out. This is one of the hiking routes, starting where Nelson's Dockyard is, where the tournament is being held. And it's about like 1.5 miles of a walk, but you can just see how absolutely like beautiful it is around here with the mountains and just the bluff and the harbor, the protected harbor. And this, I believe, was one of the lookouts way back in the day when Captain Nelson was here. And it used to be like a lookout area for them to see who's coming in from offshore, who the invaders are, and then kind of like signal to everybody down below, you know, what to do. And the same with Pigeon's Ledge or Pigeon's Point over on the opposite side. So they use both of these ledges. And I believe this is like still the old architecture from way back in the day. They probably might have restored this as well, but it's pretty crazy to think about that and just think about this area as one time. It has so much history to it. So, but I'll link all the information for this ledge and all the other stuff in the description below.
Omar, how was the photo shoot?
Good.
Time to head back down.
No, I'm taking a goat selfie.
Just came down from the ledge, and this is an area that's directly connected to that. And this point is actually a real fort. They call it the forts. And through these big slots and big stones, they used to have cannons here. And way back in the day, they used to shoot cannonballs 2 miles out to sea to invaders and other pirates. But Pigeon's Point and the ledge we were just at are both lookouts. So they would send signals down to the guys here at the fort to let them know what was going on and who was coming into the harbor. So just crazy to think about all this history and what was really here way hundreds of years ago. It's wild.
All right, that was freaking awesome. And now for the last stop on our tour, of course, the 52nd annual Antigua Barbuda Sport Fishing Club 2018 tournament. And they're wrapping it up right now. All the boats are coming in, so we're going to go down there and check it out. But when you come to Antigua, you got to come to this event. It's a family event. Everyone comes here. The locals come here. Thousands of people. It's huge. All the fish are sold to the people in Antigua for, you know, whatever the price is. So it's a big event. They all come down and buy fish. So it's really great. Let's go see what's going on.
And it's Antigua and Barbuda.
I don't
I
pronounce
learned how to
things.
say it right.
I'm from New York.
So
I'm
I
sorry.
know all you guys are going to correct us on YouTube about this. But it's Antigua and Barbuda, right?
Is that right, Omar?
Right.
Yeah.
He knows.
I
All right,
did right.
let's go.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite.
The white moon on my shirt matches my shoes.
shoes?
Special Marlin edition shirt. And from Carrie Chen, actually, who's part of the tournament. Figured I'd wear Marlin shirt since it's Marlin, and the shoes are soft science water palm style flip-flop shoes. So pretty sweet. Feels like you're walking on clouds, and I think I match for being a fisherman. So let's do this. Let's go meet all the Darcizzle fans. Last night they were chanting when we were out there.
Oh, cut it out.
They literally were. It was dark. It was crazy. All these
Yes,
guys
they
from the
were.
islands. It was really cool. It was really
All
cool.
these French
So-
boys were cheering for her, and they were embarrassed. And it's, let's
They
go.
embarrassed you?
No, they were all making fun of one guy who was in love with you. I know. Let's go.
I was
We
not
know.
talking about that at all, but whatever.
You're the prettiest ever.
I wasn't talking about that ever, and I wasn't saying I was pretty as ever. But I want to meet all the Darcizzle fans, and I'm telling them that's never happened before. I was just sharing.
No, it's not Darcizzle fans. They're all pudding fans. Everyone loves pudding. Who doesn't like pudding?
They were
Comment
saying
below if you don't
multiple
like
times,
pudding,
Get in the
'cause-
picture, and Brian got out of the picture.
I don't like to spread my love so thoroughly like you do. Go all of these pictures. I like to keep it down low. I like to devy myself out slowly over time.
I gotta take a picture.
Yeah. His shirt. Carry 10. And hopefully I'll come back and catch my first marlin here, which is ultimately, let me do that again. Ultimately, I can't.
Sold for $8,700. And all the food stalls are open. Please enjoy the music and the evening. Thank you again for coming. See you next year.
All right, so that wraps up our Antigua trip with the great tournament results and everything else. Darcy got up on stage. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But be sure to watch all the videos in this series with Darcy's biggest mahi, the guy flying overboard, the wahoo, the photo shoots, and all that great stuff. Right, Sizzle?
Yes, and one of the goals was to catch a marlin too. I got to see one, so I think that kind of counts. But it was a really quick trip, and I can't wait to come back and actually catch a marlin. So
we're on our way back to the States now, or tomorrow. And until then,
follow your dreams and keep on catching.